Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peep from city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs the shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and chain ya.
Got a head, I'm not here to ever take ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, cause the stakes are getting higher. Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for yet another edition of CMV It's Octane number 97, and as we always do, gonna jump straight into the action of this go-home edition of Octane, my friends, before the Rulers of the Ring event, and that is tomorrow night. You heard it. Tomorrow night, my friends, we travel to Birmingham, England for the Rulers of the Ring event. But first, we've got ourselves a stacked show right here tonight, and getting things started, Hannah Bennett gonna be going one-on-one with Tori Doyle of the Undisputed Elite. Hannah Bennett, who of course alongside Leon Valente fell out in the semifinals of the Rulers of the Ring tournament, defeated by Amity, who of course now tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event compete against Arya for the right to be called Queen and King of CMV respectively. By the way, Precious Pratt in action a little bit later on against a member of Tailcoat Val's Arsenal. Hannah Bennett's got a lot more to worry about than the Rulers of the Ring event, and coming up short, of course, Ashley Rain finally breaking her silence for the first time since returning at Battle Scars 10 and stabbing Hannah Bennett in the back, costing her that matchup against Ashley Riot. Rain letting it be known she didn't need any saving. She didn't need Hannah Bennett, of all people, to take up for her. Rain's a big gal. She can fight her own battles. Rain even going so far as to call Bennett disrespectful that she felt as though she was even worthy to go to bat for Ashley Rain after everything Rain did for her, helping her, acclimate here in CMV, taking her under her wing, tutoring her. Rain says this is far from over, and that Hannah Bennett had better watch her back. Problem is, Bennett's got to have full focus here on the always dangerous Tori Doyle. As the referee rings the bell, and here we go. Doyle going to immediately take to the ropes for a stunner, which is certainly not the way I'm sure Bennett would like to get this matchup started. Kick upside the head, but quickly able to shove Tori Doyle back. Also coming up here, guys, we've got a one-on-one matchup I'm very much looking forward to. Ileana Summers going to be taking on Danielle Davis. Let's not forget our main event. It's going to be a 3-on-1 handicap match as Aaron Stone and the Lorraine brothers will take on global champion Akunin. Of course, tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event, Aaron Stone and Akunin in a rematch for that global championship. Stone looking to make sure he can do all that he can to see Akunin not walk in to that championship match at 100%. He and the Lorraine brothers looking to do some big-time damage here tonight. Akunin going to be all on his own. Tori Doyle, meanwhile, DDT into the pin. 1, 2, only a kick out though. Only a 2, I should say, not only a kick out. A kick out's always impressive, man, whether it's at 1, 2, or 2.999. Disrespectful slap right there by Doyle, which Hannah Bennett ain't gonna take lying down. Irish whip, and we see Bennett drop down, and again, big time knee to the jaw, gonna drop Doyle, but able to pop right back up. Do not want to miss the Rulers of the Ring event live tomorrow night, guys, from Birmingham, England. Of course, we've got Isabella Almas, Precious Pratt for the Queen of the Ring crown. It's going to be Amare Rivers versus Tracy James for the King of the Ring crown. Amber Young versus Beatrice Lotus for the Women's World Championship. Marty Michaels, Troy Cole for the Undisputed Championship. And a whole lot more as Bennett with a nasty looking air raid side neck breaker there. Follows it up with an elbow drop to the inside of the knee. As the referee up to a count of 3. Bennett gonna toss Doyle down onto the floor, guys. How about right here tonight, though? The return to action of Ricky Delaney. Yes, the juggernaut is back. Hannah Bennett from the top all the way to the outside. A cross body. Got a little bit impatient there, waiting for Doyle to get back into the ring. But yes, Ricky Delaney in the building returns to action, tag team action, alongside Kai Thatcher as they take on Aurelius in a non-title matchup. Doyle going to try for a scoop leg, quickly drops behind this Bennett into a reverse DDT. Can she get it back into the ring, though? Some rapid fire kicks to the face. Count of 4. Bennett doesn't seem to be in any sort of rush here as she drags Doyle back towards the ring, tosses her in. We've been very impressed with Bennett here since she debuted about a few months ago at this point. Obviously, Ashley Rain was impressed by her too. That's why she took her under her wing, but Rain not appreciating the fact that Hannah Bennett took it upon herself to fight Rain's battles for her. That's what Rain said. That's why she did what she did at Battle Scars 10. Hannah Bennett now targeting the arm of Tori Doyle. Slowly tries to pick her up on a jawbreaker. Gonna stagger Bennett, allows Doyle to go to the ropes, looking for that stunner again. One too many of those, man. Gonna spell the end for Hannah Bennett. That jaw's gotta be hurting right now. But a quick Irish whip. Bennett gonna pull it back. Shoulder check. Puts her down. Bennett gonna make it to the top rope. Perfect position, but for what? Oh, a lazy swanton bomb. She kind of just fell off the top rope. No real form, but will it be effective? No, only a 2 count for Bennett. She's hyped up now, though. Got her sights set on Doyle here. Clothesline. And another. Doyle in the corner. Big jumping clothesline. Bennett isn't finished. Takes her down. Hip up. Bennett's rolling here, baby. To the corner she goes. Looking for that Psycho knee. kick out by Tori Doyle. Just barely, though, and she ain't out of the woods yet. Bennett, we know what she's looking for. Gonna be a Bennett bomb. Doyle knew it too, though. Saw it coming, able to avoid it. Big knee to the side of the head. And now Doyle takes control. Look at it very quickly. Keep Hannah Bennett grounded. Try and pick her apart. See her wrenching back on the wrist right there. Now it's Doyle looking to go to the corner. Bennett, though, refusing to stay down. Doyle gonna make her stay down with a pile driver. The very same Hannah Bennett felt at the hands of Ashley Riot at Battle Scars 10. Again, Doyle tries to get into the corner. Bennett, though, she is a fighter. Doyle is on her, man, like peanut butter on jelly. Sweep of the leg. Still some fight left as we see Tori Doyle pick herself up. Bennett going all the way across the ring. Full steam ahead. Shoulder across to the lower back, man. That can snap the spine in half. But look at Doyle quickly able to shove off Hannah Bennett. Speaking of Ashley Riot, she's in action right here tonight on Octane. Taking on Miss Magnificent 8, Caroline Swift. As you see Doyle once again go to work, utilizing that joint manipulation to further wear Bennett down. Bennett very, very slow getting to her feet. Tori Doyle going to help her out. Not another pile driver. Hannah Bennett says, one is just enough, thank you very much. Able to escape before she suffers a broken neck here. Turns her around. STO! Reverse STO, as a matter of fact. Now she's got a hold of Doyle's arm. She's going to stomp away. Bennett, oh. Doyle, a veteran, though, knew where she was. Escapes to the outside, but trying to get back into the ring. Hannah Bennett prevents that, and a back suplex down onto the apron. Of course, the hardest part of the ring. No cushioning there whatsoever. You see Bennett, she's been all over Doyle. The legs, the arms, the back, the neck. Not picky as Bennett, man. Back in the ring. Bennett, though, not so fast to join her. Taking her time here. Just chilling, just vibing. Waste too much time. There we go. Oh, but walks right into a stunner. See, that's why you don't play. That's why you don't waste time. Tori Doyle very nearly making Hannah Bennett pay for that. Ooh, and now telling someone in the front row there to suck it. Trying to keep it PG here. Come on, Tori. Now, Bennett, she may have been able to kick out of that stunner, but you can tell she is hurt. Look at Doyle now. No respect to be had. She's just playing with her food, if you will. Oh, but what a reversal right there by Bennett. Super kick. Stopping her dead in her tracks. Bennett with a drop down. Psycho knee. A second time. 1, 2. But Doyle still kicks out. Bennett getting frustrated here. Is she going to try for the Bennett bomb again? No, gonna be a submission. Tori Doyle obviously able to see it coming, though. What a way to kick off Octane. Bennett sees her opening. Can she finally hit it? Yes, Bennett bomb. And that'll seal the deal, you gotta believe. 1, 2, 3, Hannah Bennett picking up a great win to kick off. Wait a minute though, guys, that's the theme song of Ashley Rain. But from behind, she came from out of the crowd. Rain told Bennett to watch her back, that this wasn't over. Ashley Rain with a post-match attack and a message sent to her former protege. Well, coming up next, my friends, here, tag team action, and, well, I was going to say strange bedfellows. And Anthony Martin and Brandon Ace teaming up, but, well, as we just saw that little display before the referee rings the bell, double high five, man, even going further than just the typical high five. I was a bit concerned, I think, as were many in the CMV universe, whether or not former rivals Ace and Martin would be able to get on the same page coming into this matchup, but evidently don't need to worry about that at all. They are locked in, going up against a common foe here in the pure champion Alaric, who gets nailed with a Pele kick there by Brandon Ace. And it will be tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event that Brandon Ace challenges Alaric for the pure championship. It was Brandon Ace who defeated Anthony Martin in a number one contenders match a couple of weeks ago. But remember what happened last episode of Octane, guys, is Alaric knocked off Anthony Martin in a non-title matchup. After the match, it looked like Alaric was intent on possibly taking Anthony Martin out for good, but Brandon Ace swooped in and made the save. Martin obviously appreciating that enough to help out Brandon Ace here against Alaric and, well, his longtime ally, Ben Stacy. Alaric quickly swept off his feet. As Ace looks to gain even more momentum heading into the championship match tomorrow night. Has Alaric in the corner. Gives him a face full of that top turnbuckle. Why not again? Alaric, though, says, one taste is just enough for me. Thank you very much. Going to try to drag him over to the corner. Little tit for tat. Yeah, Alaric. Ooh, and that actually busted Brandon Ace open. I guess that top turnbuckle considerably more sharp than the other one. Ace really can't afford to sustain any sort of injury heading into the pure championship match just 24 hours from now. Time to make a donation, though. Chris Diamond will be happy about that. Break Your Neck Foundation. And the tag now to Anthony Martin. Has had a great many battles with Brandon Ace. Nobody's going to forget soon their epic ultimate submission match at the end of last season. That even though, cheap shot there from Ben Stacy. That even though Anthony Martin won, it actually took him out of action for months. That's how brutal that match was. But now they find themselves as allies here against this man, Alaric, who has it out for the both of them. The pure champion sends Martin into the corner, makes that tag to young Ben Stacy, who has been allied with Alaric now for months. Look at this, taking a football stance. Two Britishmen. Well, at least Ben Stacy is a British. I'm not too sure where Alaric's from, as a matter of fact. Knee to the back of the head. Oh, but there's a shot from Brandon Ace trying to come to the aid of his tag team partner. Big clothesline, though. Ben Stacy, who's been struggling to really make a way for himself here this season. And considering we're 6 months deep into this season, Stacy really has to kick it in overdrive. You know, I made a prediction at the start of this season that Ben Stacy was going to become world champion within the next year. If that's going to happen, Stacy really needs to start turning things around for himself. And maybe hanging around Alaric, playing the role of, it's hard to say, Alaric's lackey isn't the best way to do that. Alaric tagged in. Anthony Martin making a beeline for the champion, sends him into the corner. Oh, busted open. I think just about everyone is bleeding in this matchup, because I think Martin was also busted open at some point. With a pure champion comes flying out of the corner, though. I mean, it was shocking to see just how far Alaric has been pushed over the line by Brandon Ace and Anthony Martin these last few weeks. Alaric was almost about to use a steel chair last episode of Octane, which is borderline heresy. Alaric, who preaches purity in wrestling. I'm loving the teamwork by Ben Stacy and Alaric in this matchup, though. I gotta say that. They are working together like a well-oiled machine. Oh, and now Martin going to use the top rope, but Alaric with a shot from the apron. Martin tries to make him pay, misses, and that's going to leave him wide open. Stacy catching him from behind. Tag made to Alaric. frequent tags too. I mean, you could have expected coming into this matchup that Ben Stacy and Alaric were going to be, you know, the more well-oiled machine. They've teamed together many times. This is the first time ever occurrence for Ace and Martin. There's that double underhook pile driver from the pure champion. 1, 2, but a kick out. Brandon Ace comes in to make the save anyhow. And he's going to pay for it as Alaric just tosses him off to the side like he's nothing, paying him absolutely no mind and focusing on the legal man here. More stomps to the open hand there. These two had a phenomenal one-on-one matchup last episode of Octane. Martin gave Alaric everything he had. Of course, in the end, Alaric did pick up the win. Double hip toss, double elbow drop, double kip up. Martin very quickly with a wrench of the arm gives himself a chance here. A few kicks to the face in the corner, makes the tag to Brandon Ace. Ace, though, taken off his feet. Precision drop kick to the knee by young Ben Stacy. Tag to Alaric. Still to come, guys. We got the return to in-ring action of Ricky Gelani alongside Kai Thatcher taking on Aurelius. Up next after this, Ileana Summers and Danielle Davis one-on-one in what I think could potentially be a show stealer. Of course, don't forget our main event 3-on-1 handicap match as Aaron Stone and the Larami brothers take on global champion Akunin, even though the position he's in certainly not favorable. I'm not going to count out Akunin. I mean, we saw him handle his own against the Larami brothers 2-on-1 last episode of Octane. Chaos breaking out in this tag team matchup. Now you got Ben Stacy and Brandon Ace fighting on the outside. Alaric and Anthony Martin fighting on the inside. And Brandon Ace is the legal man for his team. Alaric, I think, remembering that, coming to collect his #1 contender. Throwing Ace, ribs first into the side of the steel steps. But you see able to dodge that knee as Brandon Ace. Irish whip attempt, however, shot down as Alaric counters. Double accidental across the chest of the man who would be pure champion. Alaric cranking that neck. Getting up to a count of 7 here. Alaric mocking a Brandon Ace. Is Ace going to be able to get back up in time, guys? Count of 9 with a second to spare. Ace back in the ring, but immediately caught. That Owen Hart style pile driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But a kick out. Furious as Alaric thought he very much had it in the bag right there. Tag to Ben Stacy. Anthony Martin still sleeping on his feet here. Finally able to shake it off as Ace tries to take advantage of a woozy Brandon Ace, but quickly caught with a calf kick. Ace spinning him round and round, and there's Stacy now busted open. This has become a bloody match. Remember how different things are going to be, though, tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event for the Pure Championship. That means pure rules. 2 out of 3 falls. Pins and submissions only, and of course you only have until the count of 5 if you leave the ring to get back into the ring before you are counted out. An attempt to keep the action. What is Ben Stacy doing here? Has just walked over to Alaric and is like yelling in his face. Turns around and gets nailed with that trick shot. I don't know what happened there. Maybe Ben Stacy heard what I said earlier about being Alaric's lackey. I don't know. But obviously that wasn't the smartest thing in the world. You do not turn your back on someone the caliber of Brandon Ace. Spinning back fist to the back. And a standing sea fire by the former Intercontinental Champion. Just popping off here. Makes the tag to Anthony Martin. Stacy back in. Martin on him, but a kick to the gut. Stacy Irish whip. He's hurt though, bleeding. That trick shot definitely did a big old number on him too. Back and forth, though. I'd love to see a one-on-one matchup here between these two, I'll tell you what. Drop kick to the side of the head. And Stacy, whatever that display it was before, now he thinks it wise to tag in Alaric. Oh, no, this is what Alaric defeated Martin with last episode of Octane, the Educator. Will it tap out Anthony Martin again? No chance as Brandon Ace makes the save. Alaric, though, maintains the upper hand. Quick pin off that front headlock. Spinning. Damn near has the match won. You can see Alaric continuing to get more and more frustrated. He's really just fed up with Ace and Martin. These two have been a real pebble in his shoe. See if Stacy can wrap things up as he delivers some kicks to the back of the knee. Gonna walk Martin over to the ropes. But then Stacy just tags Alaric right back in. Alaric definitely looking annoyed. Like, what the hell, man? Dropping Martin, though, gut first on that top rope. Enough is enough, says the pure champion. But Martin says, I ain't dead. Yes, son. Might be time to go to sleep. Alaric says, no way. Big punch. And tags in Ben Stacy. Stacy looking to take advantage of a very woozy Anthony Martin after that punch. Who knew Alaric had such a wicked right hook like that? Stacy with a very aggressive pinfall attempt here. And it pays off! Yeah, I think Anthony Martin was honestly out after that punch delivered by Alaric. Alaric probably could have just pinned him to get the win, but Ben Stacy able to scoop it up. Now, whatever friction we might have seen throughout that matchup here between these two, obviously celebrating this win, gonna put it on pause. Alaric carrying a lot of momentum with him into that championship match tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event. Will Brandon Ace dethrone the proprietor of Pure Wrestling? Or will Alaric educate Brandon Ace on just what it means to be pure? And we just saw Ben Stacy pick up that great win. Now an old fellow student of his. What's the word I was looking for there? Fellow, like when you're in school, your fellow classmates. There's a certain word I was looking for there. Fellow pupil, maybe, is what I was looking for. Nonetheless, he and Ileana Summers, of course, training under Jay Young. And we've been very impressed, that's for sure, with Summers since her arrival here in CMV about a month ago. Twice she has defeated Precious Pratt, who could very well tomorrow night in Birmingham, England, become queen of the ring. But Summers making her official Octane debut here, and against one of the greatest of all time in this CMV women's division, former women's world champion Danielle Davis, who is fresh off of her incredible matchup with Hikiko last episode of Octane, which unfortunately ended in a countout, a deliberate countout though. Danielle Davis defeating Hikiko, but, well, as we predicted, Hikiko wasn't happy about that, calling Danielle Davis a coward who couldn't beat her clean. And Davis saying, hey, you want some more? I'm more than happy. Name the time, name the place. I'll beat your ass again any way you want me to. So it definitely appears that things are far from over between Hikiko and Davis. But Davis has a whole other problem in the form of Ileana Summers right here tonight, who's out to make a name for herself. Continue, I should say, to make a name for herself. Not a much better way to do that than knocking off a former women's world champion. So here we go. Referee rings the bell. Davis immediately with a crack to the jaw and a Hurricane Rana. Very, very long time Danielle Davis was away from CMV. Of course, made her return at Ascendance 12 in the Women's Gauntlet Eliminator. And she has wasted no time trying to reassert herself as one of the best in this women's division, trying to make that climb up the mountain, trying to become women's world champion once again. But well, currently, Hikiko standing in her way, saying Davis does not deserve it. Hikiko is the one who deserves a shot at the women's world championship. I don't know if we've ever had a more hotly contested, number one contenders position in this women's division. Of course, currently Amber Young holds that position, and she will challenge Beatrice Lotus for the women's world championship tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event. But of course, you got Ellie Quinn calling her shot. You got Hikiko. You got Danielle Davis. Just about everyone that wants a piece of Beatrice Lotus. Big slap across the face, followed up by a forearm. But you see how fast Summers able to turn it around. My God! Spiked, man. Like a football in the end zone right there. Summers shoots the half forearm to the face, but only a 1 count. Danielle Davis hasn't had the easiest time acclimating to this new women's division. She looks around, there's not many faces left from, her days. Of course, you got her contemporaries like Ashley Rain, one of her all-time rivals, Joy Justice, but so much new blood, young talent that Danielle Davis now has to prove she can hang with. We can do that right here with Ileana Summers. Oh, choke slam? Sit out choke slam from Summers. Okay, Gal's got some power that I wasn't expecting, but only a 2 count. Ileana to the corner, and we saw her utilize this to take out Precious Pratt. Right to the back of the head. Davis could be out. 1, 2, but a kick out by the former women's world champion. And you see her so fast, back to her feet with a jawbreaker. Takes her down into a guillotine. How about that? Danielle Davis showing off her submission prowess. Not locked in for all too long though. Summers able to escape, and an Irish whip pulls her back into a calf kick. Soccer ball kick, and it certainly sends some shooting pains up and down the spine of Davis. Another pinfall attempt, very quick by Summers here, but a kick out by Davis. A lot of people, and I think Hikiko, not giving Danielle Davis the respect she properly deserves. Wait a minute though, Summers stalking Danielle Davis. Looks like she might be thinking about taking to the air. Yes! Suicide dive, man, chops Davis down. Oh, but the kick to the side of the head. Never one to stay down for too long. As I was saying, this is Danielle Davis at Ascendance 8. Fought Joy Justice for the Women's World Championship. With Joy Justice, the first woman to ever headline a CMV special event, Battle Scars, after Ascendance 8. A history maker in her own right. And Kiko, though, has made it pretty clear she doesn't care about the accolades of Danielle Davis. Kiko saying, what have you done lately? Count of 6 here. Ileana Summers going to get herself back into the ring. Up to a count of 7. Ileana, though, it doesn't look like she's too keen on waiting or taking the count out win for that matter. From the top to the outside. Davis still going to catch her. Powerbomb. But wait a minute. Ileana Summers able to reverse with some punches to the top of the head. And now throws her. Shoulder first into the side of the barricade, delivers a knee right upside the head. That could have ended real disastrously for Ileana Summers. Quick thinking on her part, no doubt about it. Another knee to the side of the head. Danielle Davis needs to do something to turn things around here. First of all, get this fight back into the ring. Referees back up to a count of 5, 6. Summers, though, going to again reset the count. Unlike Danielle Davis last episode of Octane against the Geeko, Summers does not want a count-out win. I think she wants to pin or submit Danielle Davis here. Really sending a message to that women's locker room. Davis throws her back into the ring, right behind her. The veteran ain't fooling around now. She was before. Smashing Summers' face first off that top turnbuckle. There's that discus forearm right to the side of the head. Not Ileana Summers, but the Dubski eludes Danielle Davis. This one ain't over yet, but Danielle Davis, she's not done. Whatever she was trying for. Again! Absolutely drilled into the mat with that springboard cutter. How fast though Danielle Davis gets back into control. Well-placed knees to the back of the head. Sliding forearm! Again, right to the side of the head. 1, 2! But even still, man, look at this. Danielle Davis. Hands on top of her head. Uh-oh! She knows what to do, baby! You know what's coming! Oh! Well, I thought we were going to get a Globo. Instead of crossbody, Ileana catching her midair! Puts her down with a slam! Summers! Fireman's carry! What's she looking for? Davis! Elbows to the side of the head! Reversal fest! It's 1999 up in here! Black Widow! Black Widow! Black Widow is locked in! But Davis escapes! Drop toe hold! Trying to shake it off. Dodges that slap. Misses the forearm smash. From behind, Davis with an Irish whip. Off the rope she goes. Takes her down with a clothesline. But Summers know where she is. Great wherewithal for a rookie. Drops to the outside. Davis though says, where do you think you're going? Suicide, does she miss? That did not fully connect as intended. It still takes Summers off her feet. But that was a harsh landing for Danielle Davis. Slams Summers face first. Off the apron, looks for a senton. Gets them knees up, this Ileana though. And right back into the ring. No fooling about. Davis, however, taking her time. Misses that baseball slide. Irish whip. Now it's Summers, who on the rebound drops down. Leapfrog. Knee to the gut though. Davis. Irish whip gonna put her into the corner. Cautious approach by the veteran. Looking for it again. Hello. Forearm to the side of the head. 1, 2. What? Oh, no fretting this time, Davis. It's gotta be time. Global! Halfway across the damn ring. 1, 2. What? No trace. Davis ain't having it. But Summers, whatever she has left, last ditch effort. Oh my God! That fireman's carry leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Ileana Summers pinning Danielle Davis here on Octane. My word. Did I not say earlier that this was going to be a sleeper? This was going to be a match of the night caliber. Woo! What a match. What a win for Ileana Summers. And I know Hakiko had to be watching that one and a smile on her face with this result. Well, my friends, Precious Pratt is in the ring. She's ready to go, as we're about to find out which member of Tailcoat Val's arsenal she is about to face off against. And, well, that's Isabella Almas, my friends, of course. That, I gotta be honest, I don't know who that is. I don't think we have ever seen this arsenal member in CMV before. I'm trying to get any information I can here. Maybe Almas will tell me, hey, Almas! Almas! Well, either she can't hear me or she's ignoring me entirely. Almas does typically ignore me. But nonetheless, this matchup gets underway as Precious Pratt takes on, I'm being told this is Paradox. So yeah, I'm fairly certain we have never seen Paradox in CMV before, but well, Precious Pratt knew she'd be going against someone in the arsenal. Obviously, Almost trying to throw her a curveball with someone that we and certainly Precious Pratt has never seen before. So Paradox, Precious Pratt one-on-one here, and almost looks like she's going to be sticking around at ringside. In just 24 hours, Birmingham, England, the rulers of the ring event. It's going to be Isabella Almas versus Precious Pratt for the Queen of the Ring crown. And we know what comes with that, a future shot at the Women's World Championship. Trying to do all that she can, Almas that is, and the arsenal to wear Precious Pratt down. Notice Almas not in action here tonight, although she was in action this past episode of Shockwave. If you missed it, one of the shortest matches in CMV history, as Arya were very abruptly taken down by the tandem of Celestia and Jay Young. Referee getting rid of a sledgehammer. Almost is not wasting any time attempting to give Paradox an assist, but good on the referee there to not let that happen. Misses the fist drop, this Precious Pratt. Oh, but look, Almost just grabbed at the ankle. Did the ref not see that? Come on, that was blatant. That's going to allow this Paradox to take control now. And it really is the question of, will it be friendship or love that wins the day at the Rulers of the Ring event? Will friendship be powerful enough? The friendship of Amity, Precious Pratt and Tracy James? Or will true love reign supreme here in CMV? Will Arya sit upon the thrones, Queen and King of CMV? Paradox just in full control ever since that interference by Almas and a tilt-a-whirl into a Fujiwara. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Paradox. Look, you can say a lot of things about Tailcoat Val. She knows how to find some very serious, dangerous individuals to compete in that ring. Nice counter of the pop-up powerbomb by Paradox. Now, goes low, misses. Precious Pratt. Kick across the chest, puts her up against ropes, back body drop though, and eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Over the top, Pratt lays out Paradox. It's not all that often you're going to see Pratt take to the air in such a way, but when she does, spectacular as always. Former Women's Tag Team Champion, looking to become Queen of the Ring. Right against the steel steps there. Ref up to a count of 6, by the way. Paradox, I think, hearing that, trying to drag Pratt back towards the squared circle. Pratt, though, gonna shake her loose, gets back into the ring herself. Paradox before her, though. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, the top turnbuckle was taken off. I imagine that was done by Isabella Almas. I didn't see it. But who else could it have been? Almas just continuing to get involved here in this matchup, doing everything in her power to make sure Precious Pratt does not pick up a win. Oh no! And again, I think Pratt, hopefully the padding of her boots there protected her from most of that. Like I saw at that time, Isabella Almas has just, oh no! Pratt slammed face first off the exposed steel and then ripped down off the top rope by Paradox and still manages to kick out. Well, the referee has found the other exposed top turnbuckle. He's fixing that. It's the other one, though, that's causing all the trouble in this match. Pratt! Choke bomb! Stacks her up. Will it be enough? No, a kick out by Paradox. You can see Pratt's hurt. Look, the fact that she's even still conscious after getting slammed face first off that exposed steel. Oh, this is vintage as it gets for Precious Pratt. Spider walking her way over to Paradox, stalking her victim. The poisoned kiss goodnight. The last dance for Paradox. 1, 2, 3. Precious Pratt puts away Paradox, despite the effort by Isabella Almas to, well, essentially turn this into a handicap match. Precious Pratt overcomes. Will she be able to do so in 24 hours when the Queen of the Ring crown is on the line? After a display like that, I think it'd be foolish to count out Precious Pratt. It's time for the, wait a minute! Andre Rogers, Chris Diamond, Aurelius have just ambushed the dramatic dream team of Kai Thatcher and Ricky Delaney. Look, Diamond said earlier this week this wasn't going to be any sort of celebration for Ricky Delaney. He told it like it is. Diamond said, Delaney, I'm going to make sure I put you right back on that shelf. Make this the quickest unretirement in history. But well, obviously we're seeing Kai Thatcher fight back. Not just once, twice to go for that hangman's neckbreaker. We're to a count of 8 here, by the way. Diamond needs to get back into the ring. So does Thatcher. Thatcher, hello. There we go. Man, referee was very lenient with that 10 count. Diamond never missing an opportunity to take a shot at Ricky Delaney, as we saw just there. But it is he and Kai Thatcher, the legal men. But as I was saying before, I was interrupted by Aurelius. This is the return indeed. Not exactly the return I think he was looking for, but nonetheless, Delaney back in action for the first time since before his sentence 12. Remember, he had a plethora of injuries catching up to him. He had no choice. The advice of his doctors to step away, to retire. But thanks to Kai Thatcher getting him some second opinions, Delaney has been cleared, although for now, only in tag team action. He's not allowed to compete as a singles competitor, only alongside Kai Thatcher in tag team competition. But that's enough for Delaney. Thatcher is the legal man right now, though, and getting worked over big time by the British Baller. Thatcher, though, with an Irish whip. Yeah, I highly doubt Delaney was thinking his first night back he was going to get hit upside the head with a championship belt, but there's a lot of history between Diamond and Delaney, and none of it is good. Pin attempt there by Thatcher, only gets a 1 count. Look, these fans are on the edge of their seats, man. They're waiting for that tag. They're waiting for the juggernaut. Thatcher, though, he knows full well the kind of condition Delaney exactly is in, better than any of us. I'm sure he doesn't want to bring Delaney into the fold any sooner than he has to. Sort of put the team on his back here. Double knees to the chest by Diamond, who with an Irish whip, though reversed, going to send Diamond into the opposite corner. How great was it to see? It genuinely brought a tear to my eye, the celebration between Andre Rogers and Chris Diamond. Of course, if you missed it, this past episode of Shockwave, Andre Rogers becoming the new Rite of Passage champion, and Diamond, man, like a proud father, just embracing him. It was beautiful, truly beautiful. Only haters didn't love seeing that. Rapid kicks to the chest by the Golden General. We're now going to wash the face of Kai Thatcher. A big boot. Great job done by Diamond here. Whether Thatcher is hesitant to make the tag or not, isolated. Diamond looking to make that tag to the Golden Boy, but Thatcher doing a good job of not allowing that to happen, as now he sends Diamond into the corner. Is it going to be? Thatcher. I can understand his hesitance, but I got to get the people what they want. Big bulldog from Brett's rope. Yes, yes, the tag is made. A double tag. Here comes Andre Rogers. The juggernaut is let loose. Big fucking toss. Delaney, baby. Not going to leave Diamond out. Sends him out of the ring, but that's going to allow Rogers to get back to his feet. Going to drop Delaney chest first across that top rope. And a stomp to the shoulder. Rogers is riding high right now, man. One half of the Octane Tag Team Champions, the new Rite of Passage champion, a guaranteed shot at the Global Championship anytime, anywhere. And now they're going to cap it all off with a big win. This would be against a returning Ricky Delaney. Grabbed from behind. Rogers able to escape with just a few well-placed elbows to the midsection. Oh, damn. Protect your neck, Delaney, even more so. Irish whip countered. Delaney, though, going to want to get Rogers out of that corner before he's able to make a tag. Chris Diamond even tags himself in. Again, Delaney is not at 100%, but it was the opinion of that second doctor Kai Thatcher put Jelani in contact with, that Jelani didn't have to call it quits. Baby steps. But one day, Jelani, hopeful that he can return as a singles competitor. Kai Thatcher now back in. This is, of course, the CMV debut of Kai Thatcher. Instrumental in the partnership created between Arisa Masami and Ricky Jelani. Diamond, look how he goes right after Ricky Jelani. There's so much unresolved issues there even still. Diamond can't help himself. Still able to reverse though as Thatcher attempts a vertical suplex. Irish whip reverses. This might be a non-title matchup, but a win here for the dramatic Dream Team. Undoubtedly puts them towards the front of the line when it comes to who's next in line for a shot at that championship gold. Cannonball by Jelani, but the Irish whip. Diamond knew it was coming. He's got a hold of Jelani's arm. Look, Diamond said he was going to take great pleasure in making sure that this return to action was going to be short-lived, and that he permanently retires Ricky Jelani. Ooh, barrage of forearms from a three-time undisputed world heavyweight champion. What a Uranagi. Drops right into the pin. 1, 2, but a 2 count is all Jelani's going to get. Diamond just getting tossed every which way. But a well-placed kick to the top of the head gives Diamond the chance to toss Jelani into the corner, right where he wants him. Trapped here in the corner of Aurelius. Pick Jelani apart. Whatever part of Jelani's body that's hurting the most, Diamond's gonna snuff it out. Zero in. That's what he does best. Man, that back suplex. Yeah, see ya. Diamond gonna need a breather after that. Jelani gonna keep himself busy, putting hands on Rogers, making him kiss the canvas. In comes Diamond to the rescue of his protege. From behind, a pseudo 21. Not exactly shades of Shea Hostin, a man Jelani knows all too well. Tag to Kai Thatcher, who immediately gets put down by Chris Diamond. Brings him to his feet. An Irish whip into the corner. Diamond turning him around. What is the golden general trying to cook up here? Kai Thatcher wants none of it. Great combination. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Thatcher. A few elbows to the gut. And a side kick. That gives Diamond his chance to tag in the Rite of Passage champion. A man who I'm sure will be watching our main event tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event very, very closely. Whether it's Aaron Stone or Akunin, who leaves Birmingham, England with the Global Championship. Rogers has that express ticket in his possession. Anytime he wants a Global Championship match, he's got it. In the corner, Thatcher. Kick to the, more so the ankle right there of the Golden Boy. Gets thrown out of the corner, sliding forearm to the side of the head, and very hastily hooks the leg. Diamond, though, not even giving him a 1 count before breaking up that pin. Thatcher decides, okay, then here you go, deal with the juggernaut. In comes Ricky Jelani, who immediately looks to tag Thatcher right back in. Rogers, quick to shoot that down. Jelani, back suplex. Throw it in a German. And why not a vertical suplex for free? Jelani, there ain't no stopping. Rogers put in the corner, but the Golden Boy Finds his way out onto the apron. DDT! Puts Thatcher down. And Gelady, who comes to help out his tag team partner. Planted! With that float over Uranagi on the floor. And now back in the ring. Thatcher, though, starting to move around. Rogers going to make sure he stays down. First 48 and a foot DDT. Come on now. What a deadly combination of maneuvers there. And see ya bye, Kai Thatcher. I don't know if he's going to be a problem the rest of this matchup. Might have just turned into a handicap. Spear! 1, 2, 2.999. Gelady showing off his power. Not just one, baby. Not just two. 3 of those gut-wrench suplexes. And now Thatcher back up on the apron. Gelady is not feeling too great. He's going to make the tag. I don't know that Thatcher is faring much better at this point. Big boot. Irish whip, though, gets reversed. Thatcher scooped up. Gelady moving out of the way here. Oh, look at Rogers. Snap Thatcher's neck like that, man. Let's take a swipe at Gelady. Gelady telling him to keep back if he knows what's good for him. Obviously, Rogers not listening. Kick to the side of the head. Oh my God, Gelady almost fell right on Thatcher's face. That would have been not too great. Thatcher in. Gelady down to the outside. This could be a great opportunity for Aurelius to scoop up the W. Thatcher trying to stand his ground. In the corner, a cautious approach by Rogers. There's the tag to Chris Diamond. And Aurelius gonna meet in the middle. And I'd say that's game over for Kai Thatcher. No! Gelady back up in time to get in the ring and break up that pin. But no! Diamond driver! Thatcher! Thatcher! How the hell is he still conscious? Quickly takes Diamond down with that snap vertical suplex right there. The tag to Gelady. Who knows how to deal with Diamond more than most here in CMV. Not too sure what the point of that was. Oh, he's going to do it again. This gives Diamond a chance. Sunset flip power bomb. I think I just heard the back of Kai Thatcher snap, crackle, and pop all the way from over here. Another back suplex. Gelady with a claw slam. And another one. And a third. Tossing that man around like pizza dough. But Diamond able to endure. Shot to the back of the head by Rogers. Great teamwork as always by Aurelius. It's not where Gelady wants to be. Looking for that tag, but Gelady breaks free. Excellent combination by the British Baller. Makes the tag. Fireman's carry into a German. Woo! Nobody does it better. And Thatcher, not to be left out, another DDT on the apron, but Gelady takes down Diamond. Rogers back in the ring. Gelady gonna take him out with that meat hook clothesline. 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna seal the deal. Ricky Gelady is back. The dramatic Dream Team, despite that pre-match ambush, securing a monumental win here in their debut. And one has to admit, it's good to see Ricky Gelati back in a CMV ring. Even if it's to the detriment of my golden general, Chris Diamond. And into our tertiary main event as Ashley Riot from behind catches Caroline Swift slacking. Miss Magnificent 8 completely caught off guard here. It sounds like this referee just rang the bell. I guess he doesn't give a goddamn whether or not the match starts in the ring or outside of it. But Caroline Swift now certainly trying to fight her way back after that, no doubt, unfortunate way to get things started. Now the matchup can properly begin. Obviously, Ashley Riot, who was really on a red-hot tear post-Ascendance 12, you know, her win against Ashley Rain, as sickening as it was, followed up by her win against Hannah Bennett at Battle Scars 10, led her to challenge Gianna for the Rising Star Championship a couple weeks ago. Came up short though. And so now we see Riot obviously not wanting to once again get lost in the shuffle after all the work she's put in over these last couple months, trying to make a statement at the expense of Miss Magnificent 8, Caroline Swift. You know, we talked earlier about Beatrice Lotus and how she's surrounded on all sides currently. You know, the shark-infested waters didn't even bring up Caroline Swift, and the fact that with that Magnificent 8 contract she possesses, she can cash in anytime, anywhere for a shot at that Women's World Championship. Riot obviously knows that. Figure 4, Swift, despite being so hurt, well, this matchup even started, making a comeback. Testament to the toughness of this Caroline Swift, who of course co-won the Cyborg Invitational alongside Maggie Shaw, and it was a few weeks ago that the two met one-on-one to decide the one true winner and who would get that Magnificent 8 contract. Maggie Shaw would tell you it's because of Amelia Jones, who was the official in that matchup, that Caroline Swift made off with the victory. I beg to differ though. Caroline Swift, she has proven just how dangerous she is since first stepping foot here in CMV. Willing to put the work in. Knew she was the ultimate underdog going into that Cyborg Invitational, you know, amongst some of the best, current Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, former world champions, and she was able to rise above all of them to put her name in the history books, and now all but guaranteed to be future Women's World Champion. Almost able to put Riot down for the 3 count off that Frankensteiner. Swift thinking to stop there. Riot outmaneuvering Miss Magnificent 8. A lot of people have called that Magnificent 8 contract cursed. Not even just in its current iteration, you know, with Ari Lee obviously winning it over a year ago, but leaving CMV, and so it was vacated and fought for in the Cyborg Invitational. Now what will Swift do with it? But even before then, you know, the last couple of holders failed their cash-ins. And Riley Van Wilson and Xiaorong. Will history repeat itself, or Caroline Swift? Will she pick that right moment, that right opportunity? Belly to belly attempted. Swift, though, able to keep Riot at bay. That pre-match attack might come back to bite Riot here. I think it just lit a fire up under Caroline Swift's ass. The former MMA fighter really tearing in to the deathmatch princess. To the top. This ain't something you're going to see often from Caroline Swift, and that's why. Comes up short and gets blasted with that double knee face breaker. And now both women down at ringside, up to a count of 3. Swift somehow made it to her feet first. German suplex. The back of Riot's head whacking off the floor. Back into the squared circle now. As she goes to the top rope. Swift, that's a long distance. And yeah, Riot rolling out of the way. Making sure Caroline Swift got nothing but mat right there. Our tertiary main event in progress. Up next, Jeremy Barmore. One-on-one with JB Hayes. Free of the Unholy Alliance. We'll see what Barmore has to say for himself in the ring against JB Hayes. But this matchup right here might be over. Riot Act. But only a 2 count. I think those precious 2 seconds Riot utilized dragging Swift away from the ropes to obviously ensure she does not get a rope break. May be what cost her right there. Irish whip. Oh, backflip right over Riot's head. Ducks that clothesline too. Big elbow! Right across the chest. Swift. She's got that energy coursing through her veins right now, baby. Pulls Riot into that swinging neck breaker. And Swift looking to finish Riot off definitively with that Brain Buster. But Riot drops down behind. Irish whip. Big old leg lariat. Knocks Swift's head up into the cheap seats here. And the fact that Swift has been able to put up this caliber of fight against Ashley Riot after the pre-match attack, that is why she is Miss Magnificent 8. And now we've seen this before from Caroline Swift. That snap Samoan drop. 1, 2. Right on the tip of my tongue. 2.999. And Riot trying to give herself the chance to recover at ringside. Swift with a body splash from the top. And another neck breaker, this time on the floor. Things are not looking good for Ashley Riot, but so, oh my, did you hear that? That was almost comical, that sound. Eat the feet, vintage rain. All right, Swift. Quick wrench in the arm. I was just about to say, I think Swift might be done for, man. You know, I was going to say, too, before Ashley Riot, that we learned about her toughness, her resolve a long time ago. But I think we're learning a lot about Caroline Swift's here in this matchup. Continuing to go after the legs of Riot. See how fast Riot can switch things up. Has herself back in the driver's seat just like that. And now that devastating pile driver. Swift knows if she gets hit with that, it's game over. Avoiding it like the Black Plague. Gets Riot away from the ropes. Whatever she was going to try for, though, not quick enough. Wrench to the arm. Tries for a stop. Big drop kick. What is Riot doing here? Gonna very slowly make her way over to Brett's rope. Elbow drop. Great precision right across the chest and a knee to the side of the help. Knee to the side of the head. Caroline Swift needs some help right now, but she's relying on herself. Whoa, look at that guillotine. Riot able to avoid that, but flurry of offense from Miss Magnificent 8. Blink and you miss it. What the hell? What is she? Look, I could appreciate the attempt was there, but yeah. I don't know how Swift thought that was going to work out for her. And any other way. Ooh, Lucha-style DDT. To the top she goes. Swift. Body splash again. No. Perched up on top. Lying in wait. Big drop kick. Riot. She is seeming unresponsive right now. Kick to the side of the head. Butterfly suplex. Such a fluid combination of maneuvers strung together by Caroline Swift. And now, can she finally hit that brainbuster? Man, Riot just has that maneuver so well scouted. Swift has tried for it multiple times. Scoop slam just drops right into the pin. Riot not playing around here. But still unable to secure the 3 count, man. I think Riot figured this was going to be an easy peasy, lemon squeezy, walk in the park dub after the pre-match attack. Not the case, though. Oh, goes to the corner. This time, it's successful. Not as successful as it could have been. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. And then Caroline Swift, she's hurt, but she's telling Riot, you want to go all night long, baby. I'm here. I'm ready for it. And so am I. Washing that face, gives her a big taste of that boot. Swift says enough is enough. Looking for the guillotine again. And this time, there's no escape for Ashley Riot. Guillotine is locked in tight as tight can be. And there's no choice but to tap out. But I don't know that Caroline Swift is looking so good. She won the match, guys, but the damage done by Ashley Riot is apparent. Looks like particularly that left arm. Not even a chance to celebrate for Caroline Swift. It is now co-main event time here on Octane number 97. Guys, our main event still to come. A 3-on-1 handicap match as Aaron Stone and the Laraimi brothers will take on global champion Akunin. But first, Jeremy Barmore, a lone wolf once again here in CMV, as we all witness the end of the Unholy Alliance as we know it. Last episode of Octane, Jeremy Barmore snapping and sickeningly, not only unleashing his wrath on Hunter Quinn, guys, but Alvarez, I don't even want to fully recap what we saw Jeremy Barmore do to Alvarez, considering the type of shit we've seen in CMV, especially even some of these last few months. It was tough to watch, and the condition of Alvarez, well, it's not getting any better in the time that has passed, and it's certainly not seeming like he's going to be returning anytime soon. Hunter Quinn having to watch as his friend was brutalized by Barmore, and even just hearing the pleas of Jasmine Crossings for Barmore to stop. Bloody Justice complicit in Barmore's betrayal, but Barmore made it clear earlier this week that he's not a fan of Bloody Justice either. He said, hey, Justice, he felt the same way that I did, that the Unholy Alliance had run its course. You know, it wasn't a benefit to us anymore. It's time to go our separate ways. But Hunter Quinn is not a man that I feel like is just going to allow a betrayal of that magnitude to go without a prompt response. And from what I know, the Hellhound is not in the building here tonight. Reports saying that, well, he's been with Alvarez all week long in the hospital, along with Jasmine Crossings as well. And it's just unfortunate that J.B. Hayes might be the next man to feel the wrath of Jeremy Barmore right here tonight, as the Dark Horse, well, attempted to come out swinging. J.B. Hayes, like I just looked at him like, all right then. You tried. Off the ropes he goes with a springboard savant kick. Look, Hayes is nobody to ever underestimate, especially with him over these last few months being under the tutelage of Bob Luger, who we know tomorrow night, well, who we hope, I should say, fingers crossed, tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event meets Xander Slate one-on-one. And I say that because, well, Luger's been doing all that he can to avoid Xander Slate getting into the ring with his former Click brother over the last few weeks, whether it's claiming he was injured or just altogether not showing up, or more recently, earlier this week on Shockwave, interfering in the matchup between Max Cutter and Xander Slate, causing a disqualification, beating the hell out of Slate. Seems like the only time Luger wants to be in the same room as Xander Slate is when he can attack him from behind, when he has the advantage. And I even said, look, not a bad strategy. Luger is a thinking man. He's trying to wage a mental war with Xander Slate, trying to get into the head of his former ally. Is that such a good idea with what we've seen Xander Slate do? What he's capable of over these past 6 months and change? We'll see if it pays off for Bob Luger tomorrow night and in Birmingham, England, for the Rulers of the Ring event. Right now, J.B. Hayes at the complete and total mercy of Jeremy Barmore, and there is no mercy to be had. Barmore said the Unholy Alliance, you know, it served a purpose at first, but it has long since overstayed its welcome. And Hunter Quinn thought that he could talk down to Barmore, boss him around. Barmore said that wasn't the deal, and he had enough of it. These last couple of months, we've touched on many times, not going well for the Unholy Alliance, losing all of their championship gold. Barmore took a look around and said, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not going down with the sinking ship. Oh! but he is going down with that DDT. And a Pele kick follows it up. Barmore, forget about getting his bell wrong. His bell just got cracked, man. Look at the Liberty Bell right now. Man, the fortitude of the Dark Horse. That would have taken most men out. They would have been done for right there. Not Jeremy Barmore. Right back to work, throws Hayes into the ring. Shoots the half, makes sure to hook that leg. One. Only a 1 count though. Barmore through playing games with anyone. Barmore to belly. 1, 2. But not such an easy task to keep JB Hayes down for the 3 count. Look at that, even double leg takedown. Some furious punches. And that jumping cutter out of nowhere. The former NGW champion took his best shot and it was not enough. He's going to keep busy. Barmore in the corner. Scoop slam just too big. Barmore though. So much beef. No bread, no water. Walking him over to the corner, gives Hayes the old snake eyes, busts him open too. Now a plethora of stops to a hurt Hayes. Hooks that leg, 1, 2. Another kick out. Barmore's not impressed. As he tosses. Barmore almost throwing Hayes right into the referee there. Looking like a nasty gash alongside the left side of JB's face. Barmore with the wherewithal to get himself out of danger, perhaps not quite so safe. Suicide dive. Keep it on him like white on rice here, and the Pele kick once more. Connecting flush. Barmore wanted to mark this as a new beginning for himself. On his own again, and perhaps more dangerous than ever. JB Hayes standing in the way of that. Barmore's getting himself back into the ring at the count of 7. But Barmore's telling Hayes, come on, boy. You got anything left? Get in here. I don't know if Hayes is going to be able to get back up in time. Count of 8. But he is able to make it back into the ring. Unfortunately, Barmore is there waiting for him. A few elbows to the midsection. Creates that opening. Tries for that Troy Cole-esque super kick. Sidesteps it, does Barmore for that reverse STO. But Barmore says, I ain't finished with you. Barmore to belly. A second time, more emphatically. 1, 2, 3. Jeremy Barmore. What the hell? What up? It's Hunter Quinn! Hunter Quinn is here, and I told you there was gonna be a receipt! Choke slam from the Hellhound, who I think has now truly been let loose. Hunter Quinn making it very clear there that Jeremy Barmore might want to move on. Not so fast, says the Hellhound. There's a price to pay for stabbing Hunter Quinn in the back. But now it's time to see what the price is going to be for Aaron Stone, as he looks to become global champion for a third time in just 24 hours in Birmingham, England. The rulers of the ring event, an Ascendance 12 rematch, as Aaron Stone will face Okunin for the global championship. It was Okunin who at Ascendance 12 took the global championship from the protein-packed powerhouse, but that was a different Aaron Stone than the one we're looking at right there, alongside, of course, Bo and Jed, the Laramie brothers. A very jaded Aaron Stone, who is not letting anyone or anything stand in his way. We saw that exemplified last episode of Octane when Stone so viciously took out B-Man with a steel chair. And we know B-Man's set to be out for at least a couple of weeks. Aaron Stone says he's far from finished, though. He sees all of Amity as a joke that he looks to eradicate from CMV. But for Aaron Stone, Amity, he can't afford to allow them to be at the forefront of his mind, not when he's preparing to stand across the ring tomorrow night and see the 7-foot-tall, 300-plus pound demon of CMV, the global champion, Okunin, who understandably a lot of people, given their support to Aaron Stone and the Laramie brothers in this matchup, a 3-on-1 advantage. But considering we saw Okunin last episode of Octane take out both Laramie brothers all on his own, like I mentioned earlier tonight, I'm not going to be the one to discount Okunin's ability to win this matchup, no matter how much of a disadvantage he may be at. Remember what Sabato said, though. He actually offered respect to the Laramie brothers, called them a couple of tough SOBs for even willingly getting into the ring with Okunin, giving the demon a bit of a fight. That same respect not extended to Aaron Stone, though. Sabato saying it's just going to be a rerun of what transpired in Ascendance 12, and that's Okunin walking out as global champion. So here we go. This is a 3-on-1 handicap match in our main event, as Aaron Stone and the Laramie brothers look to pick up even more momentum for Stone heading into that global championship match. But wait a second. Wait a minute. JT Moss, Tracy James, what the hell are they doing out here? Hang on a second. This is supposed to be a handicap matchup in our main event, but it appears to me that Amity have got other plans. Well, they got a bone to pick with Aaron Stone, with the Laramie brothers. And it seems as though they're going to pick that bone right here tonight. If Aaron Stone thought he was just going to get away with what he did to B-Man last episode of Octane, Amity making him think twice. It looks like we're actually having ourselves a trios matchup here in our main event, folks. Okunin with some very unexpected allies. So yes, Aaron Stone, who's going to get things started here against Okunin, what was supposed to be a handicap match, now a 6-man tag team bout in our main event. As JT Moss and Tracy James back up Octane against Aaron Stone and the Laramie brothers. Look, Aaron Stone, he wants to go around making enemies. This is the consequences he's going to have to face. Tracy James, I'm surprised that he's willing to just 24 hours away from his King of the Ring matchup, jeopardize himself. But again, friendship. They're looking to get some revenge for B-Man. And I guess that trumps any sort of want for Tracy James to rest up as much as he can heading into the Rulers of the Ring event in just 24 hours, live from Birmingham, England, where of course he will face Amari Rivers for the King of the Ring crown. This teamwork, Aaron Stone and Jed Laramie. Hammering away at the midsection of Octane. See the Demon though, putting up that big old boot. Quickly into the pin. Octane, as indestructible of a force as he may seem to be, he's been defeated before here in CMV. It isn't an impossible task. Aaron Stone has to know that. And he's doing just about all he can to see that he walks in to the Rulers of the Ring event with an advantage, looking to become global champion for a third time. Beautiful Tower of London off the ropes. Not getting the job done as Tracy James makes the save though, and here's a tag to Bo Laramie. The Laramie brothers, of course, couple of tough Texas boys. They've made it clear they are here to support Aaron Stone. That's their man. But they also have ambitions of their own. They called out Aurelius, wanting a shot at the Octane Tag Team Championship. Looks like Aaron Stone not the only one with championship aspirations. That can't be what they're worrying about right now, though. Tracy James tagged in. And an Irish whip sends him off the ropes. Hurricane Rana by the man who in just 24 hours may wear a crown upon his head. Big roar let loose as James gonna pull Bo back into an elbow, looking for a tag to his brother Jed. He's gonna spin James right round, gives him the old atomic drop knee up the bum. Yeah, I don't think it's anything to get twisted here. Amity and Octane. No sort of friendly relations to be had there. This is an enemy of my enemy situation. Especially if Tracy James does become King of the Ring tomorrow night. You know, he earns a future shot at the Global Championship. That can certainly put he and Octane at odds, and should Octane defeat Aaron Stone. James right now in the corner, getting these fans on their feet, calling for that Psycho knee. Cuts down Jed like an oak tree, but Aaron Stone not giving him a 1 count as he breaks up that pin. Kick to the side of the head. Smart move by Jed. Head got to be hurting after that Psycho knee. Makes the tag to Aaron Stone. And this is where it all started last month when Tracy James had defeated Aaron Stone one-on-one. The Laramie brothers called in for backup, and alongside Stone beat the hell out of Tracy James. Hurricane. Don't know where I got that from. Maybe I'm the one with a little bit of brain damage. Dragon Screw. Forearm smash as James goes to make the tag to JT Moss, who more than anyone has to be defeated to get his hands on Aaron Stone. Of course, he and B-Man the primary tag team of Amity. They're the former Octane Tag Team Champions alongside each other. Now without his tag team partner for at least a few weeks thanks to Aaron Stone and his actions. Big elbow after smushing Moss's face into the canvas. Certainly no sort of technical maneuver, but a lot of disrespect behind it. Aaron Stone says that Amity and Okunin, they're characters. They're not real wrestlers. They don't belong here in CMV. So someone like B-Man is a joke. Makes the little kids laugh. That's not what Aaron Stone is here for. He's not here to make people laugh. He's not here to make sure the fans have a good time. He's not here to dress up in bright colors and run around the ring like a moron. Aaron Stone is here to win championship gold. Tag to Tracy James. Certainly not here to make friends anymore. That's been made very clear. Unless it's the Larabee brothers, of course. But I don't even know if these guys can call each other friends. It's more like a very dangerous alliance. Three men with a common goal who think the same. Because the Larabee brothers, they're no joke either. Well, I'll tell you what, man, it's certainly no joke. That's the global champion Okunin, who just got tagged in. Up and down. Military press. Oh, that's it? Good tag, boss. Fair enough. It was effective. In the corner. Absolute last place JT Moss wants to be in this matchup. Out of that side headlock punch between the eyes. Trying to throw him right back into the corner. Jawbreaker in the submission senpai. Hoping for just a moment to catch his breath. With the tag made to Bo. Not looking like that's going to happen. Again, keeping him in the corner. Good old-fashioned strategy here. Isolate one man on the opposing team. Frequently tag in and out while you pick them apart. So there's absolutely nothing left. Talking about old school. How about dragging Moss's face across the top rope, man? That's about as old school as it gets. Nasty work. JT, though, standing his ground. Look at that step over DDT. No, that hammerlock Northern Lights suplex with the bridge. But again, broken up as the pin by Aaron Stone. Moss, like I said before, he's got the biggest bone to pick of them all with Aaron Stone. Taking out B-Man. Maybe let his egg get the better of him, though. Makes the tag to Okunin. He goes straight for his number one contender, yeeting Stone into the ring. Preview what's to come just 24 hours from now. Count of 7. Bo better get himself back into the ring. And quickly, Moss is going to try to run interference. Count of 9, guys. Moss. Wow, look at Moss doesn't want to win like that, though. He could have easily thrown Bo the other way, and this one would have ended by count out. Oh, choke slam to Jed Larabee. Okunin taking out everyone except for the legal man on the opposing team. Look at Bo just going back and forth. One shot for Moss, one shot for James. Again and again, but there's the tag to Aaron Stone. Okunin finally back in the ring. Okunin is the one who needs to make the tag. Here comes JT Moss. Tilt-a-whirl into a face buster. Quickly flips him over to hook the leg. 1, 2, but makes the save this Jed. JT Moss has to find a way to can his emotions to stay focused. Well, having a tough time doing that so far throughout this matchup. Oh, he's really fixating on that left arm of Bola Ramey. Tracy James back up onto the apron. Just in time. Moss needs to make that tag. Knife edge chop. But a punch to the gut. Gives him all the opening he needs, but James able to reverse the Irish whip. Double punch. He's going to go into that corner anyhow. No, James going for the TED, but blocked. And turned into a power slam by Bola Ramey. Tag to Jed. Stop attempted. James throws out a very weak forearm smash. And now the butterfly suplex into a cross armbar, which Okunin makes the save. Again, not any sort of camaraderie, but to keep this matchup going. Can't afford to give Aaron Stone any more momentum heading into the Global Championship match tomorrow night at the Rulers of the Ring event. See just how hurt Tracy James is, though, as he gets thrown to the outside. Like I said, this might have been a really bad move for Tracy James coming out here. I get it. He's fighting for his friend, but you should have kept yourself as fresh as possible heading into that matchup with Amari Rivers with the King of the Ring crown on the line less than 24 hours from now. This just ain't the strategy. James really taking his time, getting back into the ring. Count of 6. Oh, a little bit of a reverse TED to, I believe that was Jed Ramey. All the while, Aaron Stone taking a shot at Okunin. James finally back into the ring. Aaron Stone! Time for a special delivery! Right in the middle of the ring, but broken up with a kick to the chest by JT Moss. Stone fed up, makes the tag to Bo. We might be looking to feast on the scraps of Tracy James here. Single knee backbreaker. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. James, one of the biggest hearts in CMV. But there's that bully choke. The bully choke right in the middle of the ring. And James is going to have no choice but to tap out. And again, the Lorraine brothers and Aaron Stone stand tall. The last thing they expected is for Anthony to back up Okunin tonight. But even despite that, still, this dangerous, dangerous alliance continues to stake its claim here on Octane. And now Aaron Stone looks to become a 3-time global champion. Can he do what he couldn't do in Ascendance 12? Can he topple the Demon Okunin? We will find out in just 24 hours at the Rulers of the Ring event.